Entre el mar y la arena, crecí, Señor, mi hermano lo de.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Let's make some mac and cheese. But while we're making mac and cheese, I want to talk about this telenovela that I am so in love with, which is La Esclava Blanca, which means the white slave. This whole entire freaking series is about getting back what the devil stole from you. It's about being displaced. It's about depression. It's about fighting for your life. It's about moving forward in the face of the enemy, moving forward in the face of obstacles. And I do mean freaking fracking obstacle after obstacle after obstacle, child. But it's real good. So let's get into it. Let's set the scene. It is the early 1800s when the slavery is alive and well, but it is the abolition of slavery that they are going through, right? So you have this family, the Quintero family, that just had a brand new baby named Victoria. Victoria has a wet nurse named Lorenza. Lorenza is married to Tomas. Tomas is purchasing his freedom from the Quintero family. The owner name is Don Domingo. And his wife name is Helena. Helena is the mother of Victoria, the baby that Lorenza takes care of. Alright, Don Domingo is working with the general to help in abolishing slavery. However, he's also surrounded by some evil men that does not want to see it end. Alright, one of those evil men name is Nicholas Perino. Alright, Nicholas is so freaking fracking evil that he is amongst one of the guys that is bringing in Africans as slaves. And when I tell you the conditions in which they brought those poor people over in was so inhumane, it is sickening. Let me tell you something. It creates triggers. I'm not gonna even lie to you, child. I'm like, oh my God. But anyway, so under that, to paint the picture, under the ship, they had them chained together, and these little, and I call them like little cubby holes, because literally it couldn't have been no more than like 20 inches between each one, and they had to lay flat, and you just got sweating on top of each other. They all naked. It was horrible. It's just horrible. But anyway, that's how he got them up under the ship. So the general hears about it, and from Don Domingo, and Don Domingo said, let's go and free him, help him out. So they all trotting over to the ship. Well, Nicholas' evil self, he has his right-hand man name is Morales, and Morales is the epitome of a demon, child. When I say that is a demon seed, he is a demonic person, and I'm not playing. He was so evil. That man's so evil, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, so he sends him to go and empty the ship, aka throw off those poor people into the ocean. And they were chained. So, of course, they can't swim because their hands are tied. How are you swimming when, your hands tied? So, you got all these poor bodies washing upon up shore when the general and all of the other troops arrive. So, they were only able to save, I want to say 20-something people. And they handed them over to the state, handed them over to the government, rather. Sorry, I want to say state, but they handed them over to the government so that they wouldn't be in the slave trade that Nicholas had already had going on. What Nicholas was trying to do was please his mother, and we're going to talk about her shortly. She's an evil woman, and I do mean evil, baby. You can spell it out, E-V-I-L, straight up evil. She was a little evil little wench. I ain't like her. I wanted her to die the whole show. I'm just gonna be honest with you, but she lived to the end. Anywho, all right. So you got the general helping all these poor people out, right, in Don Domingo. So what Nicholas did was have Morales to kill Don Domingo and his wife. And the way that Morales did it, he went into their home while everyone was sleeping. All of the slaves were sleeping, and everyone inside the home was sleeping. Now, Don Domingo was the richest person in the area, right? And Nicholas Pereno was jealous of him. So this is good versus evil. Evil wants to win. So evil painted the picture that it was good when evil was not. Evil being Nicholas. Anywho, so Morales goes into the house while everyone's sleeping and sets everything on fire. Then he locks Don Domingo and Helena in their room and allowed them to burn alive. But his heart couldn't, he was evil, but he had a heart. Isn't that weird? But anyway, so he couldn't allow the baby to burn, so he went in and got the baby. At this moment in time, all the slaves are starting to wake up because they smelling smoke. They start running to the house. Lorenza runs to the house to find the baby and to find the parents. Well, she couldn't get to the parents because the house was burning, child, burning. But Morales sees her in there looking for them, and he gives the baby to her and tells her if he ever see her again, he's going to kill her and the baby. So she runs away, right? Lorenza is married to Tomas. We spoke about Tomas earlier. Tomas is the slave that purchased his freedom from Don Domingo. And yes, Don Domingo, he was a good-hearted man, so he allowed it to happen. He had already had the paperwork signed. He had it notarized, and he was going to take it to the courthouse in the morning. He didn't make it because Morales burnt them alive, right? So, Tomas is married to Lorenza. I don't know if I said that part, but I'm going to repeat it. Tomas is married to Lorenza, and they have a daughter. Their daughter's name is Milagros. I'm trying to say it right. Her name is Milagros. So Milagros, at this point in time, is about 5 years old. All right, I want to paint the picture of Nicholas Pereno. All right, Nicholas had a wife and an evil mother. I have to call her that because that's what she was. Her name is Adelia. I hope I'm saying it right. Adela, Adelia, something like that. Anywho, she was spoiled. And all she knew was what she wanted. And she looked down upon everyone that wasn't her or her son. She looked down her nose at everybody. All right, there was a slave named Sarah. Sarah served them, and Sarah was extremely beautiful to Nicholas. Nicholas would rape Sarah, and then he would whoop her with the whip and then rape her. We have to know where all this toxic behavior come from. It's just evilness, right? So he would whip her with the whip, put all kind of cuts over her, and then rape her. Well, he got her pregnant, and she was able to escape when the other slaves escaped and got away from him. Hallelujah, praise the good Lord. But she got away pregnant. So now she's carrying the seed of this evil man, right? So let's go back to Tomas, Lorenza, Victoria, and Milagros. So they find the commune, the Planique, and the Planique is, Sarah is at the Planique. Her dad is the leader. He's the chief. And when they find them, they tell them that they cannot come in there with the baby, which is Victoria, because Victoria is white. They did not want her in there. They said the baby itself, yes, the baby is innocent. However, her bloodline will lead evil to them. But Lorenza said, no, this is my daughter. I'm not letting her go. Because now she's taking over the mothering role, which she was really already doing the mothering role by being a wet nurse. Literally, the white child sucking her breast milk. I mean, what more of a connection do you want than that? All right, so the chief did not want them there. So they had to leave because the baby, she didn't want to get rid of the baby. Well, Sarah said, well, if they leave, then I have to leave because I'm carrying the baby of a white man, which was Nicholas' evil self. And Nicholas had a wife. He had a wife. He didn't want his wife, but yes, he got his wife pregnant. His wife went into labor to have the baby, and while she was giving birth to the baby, the mother, his evil mother, Adela, kept fussing at her and telling her to be stronger. Women have, deliver babies, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she dies in childbirth. Her and the baby, they die in childbirth. I know they got a relief to get away from those two evil people, which was Nicholas and his evil mama. Alright, so this is about to end. This video is about to end. So we're going to start right there where Sarah dad does not allow her to leave the Planique. So now you got Victoria and Sarah's son, which name is Miguel. Sarah and Miguel growing up, and they become 12 years old. So they grow up together, and Victoria's just a little bit older than Miguel, but not much. They become best friends. They become tied together for life. Alright, if you like this video, we got another part coming up. See you on the next one. Hit the like, the subscribe, the share, and we're going to continue to talk about La Esclava Blanca. See you soon.